Welcome to Ponder This. I am so thankful that you're taking this 4 or 5 minutes just to listen to what the Word of God has to say, or a subject, all right, that is built off of that Word. That's what I do with Ponder This, just giving you some word thoughts, some seed is what it says in the back of the book. Seed that I'm sowing into your heart. Let's get into it. It is joy, unspeakable and full of glory. These are words that resonate in my spirit as I dwell on the goodness of God. Now, can you not say with me, God is a good God? He is a God that has got you covered no matter what you're going through. He's God that has got the answer for you no matter what your question is. He's a God that loves you in spite of your mess ups. He's a God that will always hear your confess ups. Woo! Why? Because He is a good God. No matter what we are surrounded by during this earthbound journey, there is and always will be the certainty that God is near and God is in control. Don't you like that? Don't you like that? God is near you right now. Don't you believe that devil that tells you God doesn't care? Don't you believe the lie that says your answers to prayers are never going to come? Don't you believe it? Because that Word of God says that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and when tomorrow rolls in, He'll still be God. It's not God that moves, it's man. It's not God that changes, it's men. I done found out something, folks. I've done this long enough, been around long enough to realize that if people don't like it, all right, if they don't like it, they'll try to change it to fit their own criteria of a belief system. But you better hear me, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not a pick and choose preacher. I don't just pick that part I like because it tickles the ears of somebody's fancy. No, sir. Gonna preach what that book says. Gonna stand on that Word of God. And let me tell you, I'm excited about what God said. I'm excited. And that's why I love those words. It's joy unspeakable and full of glory. Serving God is full of more joy than sorrow. Serving God is receiving more than giving up. Serving God is gaining more than losing. Don't let any lies come out of anybody that tells you that God doesn't care. He's right there for you. He's got you covered. Somebody listening to me right now, the old devil has been telling you that nobody's concerned, nobody's interested, nobody really loves you. That's a lie right out of hell. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. You'd still be a sinner without Jesus. You'd be lost in an eternity without God if He didn't love you. None of us were worthy of being saved. And let me tell you something, I get it. None of us are worthy of God giving us the Spirit to keep us saved. I've often said it's not hard getting people to believe on Jesus. It's hard to keep them believing on Jesus. Because once salvation comes, brother, your battle isn't over. It's just begun. Salvation is the beginning. The ends are coming, but what goes on in the middle, that's what you got to fight for. But let me tell you, God has given us everything we need in that book. Stand on it. Don't try to change it. Live by it, die by it, and you'll be resurrected by it. All right? Take it. It's joy unspeakable, and it's full of glory. Ponder this. See you tomorrow.